Hello everyone. Do you know what? Do you like building dens? You do? My Jake loves building a den and I've built him a special one this morning. Can anybody guess what this is? Yeah, it's a fish. It's a big whale and I thought he could pretend that he's inside a big fish today. Can you think of a story about a big fish in the Bible? Yeah? No? Some of you can? In the Old Testament, there is a man called Jonah, and he was a prophet. And a prophet was somebody who heard from God. And God told him to go to Nineveh, which was another place that he had to go to. And he wanted him to go there because the people in Nineveh were making some bad choices. And he wanted them to stop making those bad choices and to turn around and to worship and follow him. But the people of Nineveh weren't very nice. And Jonah really didn't want to go to Nineveh. And so do you know what he said? I bet if I run away, God won't know. It'll be okay. So he ran in the opposite direction. So he got on a boat and he went the opposite way to going to Nineveh. And when he got on this boat, there was a storm, a great big storm. And the people were all a little bit scared on the boat and they started throwing food and lots of different things over the side because they thought they were going to end up sinking. And Jonah knew that it was him that had caused the storm. So he kept telling the sailors, you need to chuck me over the side. Chuck me over the side. And they were like, no, we can't do that. But in the end, he kept going on and on and on and on. And in the end, they threw Jonah over the side of the boat into the sea. As soon as they did that, the sea calmed and the storm stopped. When they did that and Jonah was in the water, a great big fish, a big whale, swallowed Jonah up. And Jonah was inside the whale for 3 whole days and 3 whole nights. And you know what? I think it would have been very smelly in here. Very dark. And a bit scary. And while he was in there, Jonah prayed and prayed to God because he knew that he hadn't followed God, and he had disobeyed and he had deliberately gone his own way. And he said, God, I'm really sorry. And when he said he was sorry, the whale spat him out onto the shore. And he went to Nineveh and he told the people there that they needed to follow Jesus. And you know what? They all did. And it became a much nicer, happier place. But do you think Jonah learnt his lesson? I think he probably did. So I think we can learn a lot from Jonah, don't you? When God tells us, or our mummies or daddies or our teachers tell us to do something and we go, no, we're not going to do that. Dear, Do you think maybe that's not really a very good idea, is it? When we listen and we follow Jesus and we follow what our mummies and daddies say and we do what we're told, life is a lot easier, isn't it? Let's say a little prayer. Dear God, thank you for caring for us. When you ask us to do something, it's hard sometimes. Please help me to follow your commands, even when we don't want to and we don't understand all your plans. Help us to learn to listen to you and help us to love and forgive others. Amen. Today's story was chosen by Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Maybe you could build a den today. I hope you and your little brother Benjamin are okay. I'm sending you lots of special thoughts today and for a really special day. And everybody else, I hope that you have a really lovely day too. Whether you're gone, did you go back to school yesterday? Or were you back at home schooling with mummy or daddy or your carer? I think it's been different for everybody, hasn't it? I hope you all had a good day yesterday and that you have a good day today. I will be thinking of you all day and I will see you again on Thursday. Bye-bye.